Welcome to One Trick Toni, a podcast where you can forget about your own problems and think about mine instead. Today we are recording episode 21, so it's technically season 2, but it's episode 21 because it makes us sound more impressive if we say there's 21 episodes of season 2. People are like, wow, is it the 21st episode of season 2 or altogether? And they don't know. I'm with Josh again.
Hi.
Hello, welcome.
Thank you. I forgot my laptop again.
Yeah, no, I was going to bring that up like literally right now, that you still didn't have something to Google with.
Do you have my laptop?
No, this is my Space Grey MacBook Pro.
That's annoying. Do you bring a notepad to every meeting you go to?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
Sorry,
always
about
got
that.
a notebook and my phone and generally a glass of water.
Yes, and you brought your entire...
I have a book here.
You have a book and you have a whole...
glass
jug.
water bottle.
Yes.
Well, so last week I had that soda stream. Oh, see, that's loud to put back down.
No, that's
isn't
okay.
it?
That's better.
Last week I had the soda stream water bottle, but that's in my bag of swimming stuff.
How's the swimming going?
I have not, as you would know, because we're friends on Apple Fitness, I haven't been.
I just thought maybe you didn't activate it.
What's the point in working out if you don't do that? Like you walk to work every day and that's part of your... And didn't you tell me once that when you bought a bike, that you were friends on that what's it called? Relo? Strava. And that you activated it for bike rides down the street. And
Yes.
Hamish Blake said, mate, that's really embarrassing. You shouldn't do that.
For 3 kilometres, it's probably not necessary.
Yeah. See, I feel like everything should be celebrated. Maybe that speaks more about how I was brought up. Mum and Dad were like, celebrate the small wins. It's all we're getting.
Maybe we could start an app that's... Because Strava, I guess, is a bit of competition to it.
Oh,
But if we started an app called like participation, so it's like everything
Parva.
counts. Well, there was the social media app called Parler, which that was the one that was sort of more open. They got in a bunch of trouble because of a lot of the sort of the riots and stuff were part of, like, because people were writing things on there. Anyway,
fuck.
can you do your baby impersonation?
Yep. Now?
Yeah. And that's a reminder to leave a review. And if you leave a review, we read it out on the show.
Yes. Oh, we're making that a thing. Welcome to One Trick Josh, a podcast where Josh is deciding everything.
Based on your cry, anytime you cry. I think it's...
Every time you cry, save up all your tears. I will be your rainbow when they disappear. You know that song?
You're actually a really good singer.
Yeah, I know. And also, along with the reviews thing, you can watch this on YouTube.
Yes, you can.
Hi. It's literally the one note that you gave me. Like, don't look straight at the camera. I'm like, hello.
No, it's good.
It's like being on like a late show or something, and they're like 1, 2, 3, like all the cameras. Like,
that's great.
yeah, camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4, camera 5.
And
I went back to 2.
you have the dice.
Yes. So last week, I did a movie game that everyone hated. No one liked it. And then we did a little bit of a survey on our Instagram stories, which you can watch out for every Friday night or potentially Sunday night. We haven't really – we're just playing fast and loose. That's the way that we like it.
Yeah.
They decided – the people, decided that we would do the Scattergories game. People liked it.
Okay.
I thought they hated it.
Yeah. I mean, so the idea is you roll the dice, it lands on a letter, and then we have to say something with that letter that's on a theme.
So last time...
I don't have a very good memory.
Well, neither do I, because I can't remember if I did it according to the official Scattergories lists or if we could just do it like, countries starting with blah or
yeah, well, that's
whatever.
what I thought you did last year.
Is it?
We could do Monopoly.
How would we do Monopoly?
Well, just play the game. Let's stick with Scattergories at the moment.
I feel like you're really rushing me through this. This is not normally the pace that I would go at.
Too fast?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but now you've set up the Scattergories game, so we'll just do it.
And so
should we pick a theme?
You have the dice.
Yeah, I do. I can say that.
Okay.
I can say
All right, sorry. I thought it would have been.
What's the tension? Is it sexual or otherwise?
No, I do have an erection, but that's got nothing to do with
Scattergories.
I just thought I would explain for the listeners what's going on.
Yeah, but I can do that.
Okay.
And also we were just, chatting menially backwards and forwards, and then you're like, okay, the Scattergories game. Okay, review the podcast.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And I understand that as one of the podcast collaborators, you have a certain personal interest in people reviewing it so that we make money.
It actually doesn't do anything.
Well, then why the fuck are we here?
Well, the reviews don't change the
Surely it means something.
It's a good social proof.
Right. So it's like when you go to buy something and someone said, fits perfect, or, I've used mine for 20 years. You go, I'm going to invest in that.
Yes.
We're asking people to invest an hour into something that they need to see that other people like it. You know how sometimes you have those weeks where you just are like, why am I doing this? Not like life, in like a really,
the life thing.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I've really had that the last week. Like I was like, why am I doing this podcast?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like
You're like, we have a contract and you can't quit.
I think everyone's feeling a bit of that, even if you don't have a podcast.
I read a thing, well, if you don't have a podcast, suck my butt.
No, it's the Mercury retrograde thing.
Sure.
What's what my girlfriend said? She sent me a star sign today
She didn't send me one.
Which it's just about how we're going. And so
she didn't send me one about how we're going. What star sign is Brie?
Well, I'm a Virgo.
Because you're September. Yeah.
Yeah, and Brie is born on May 12.
Oh, so she's what, Taurus?
Sounds like it. Not good?
I don't know. I don't really know. I'm a Sagittarius and Torbs, my fake producer boyfriend's a Leo, so we're both fire signs.
Okay. Is a Sagittarius also a spider? No.
No, it's a centaur.
I don't know anything about. Are there spiders?
No.
I can just imagine. Okay.
No, I don't think so. The thing that I read is that there's a thing, well, it was really highbrow literary insight from me, but it was a pedestrian article and it was, do you really hate your job or do you have the New Year's blues? And I didn't really know that was like a thing that other people experience. But I guess because you've spent 3 weeks off for some people that are lucky, or like teachers have like 8 weeks off, whatever. And you're either like seeing your family, and in Australia especially, you're like seeing your friends and family. It's summer, it's Christmas, it's New Year. So everyone's deciding that they want to lose weight, they want to put on weight, they want to cuddle their hair off, get fucking whatever. So maybe it is just that like your body's, you're resetting, you're like, I need to do more.
Yeah.
Do you think it's that?
Well, and so it's just the podcast or in general?
I guess the podcast mainly because it's purely something that I do because I like it.
Sure. What about swimming?
The swimming I should do because it's really fun.
Is it fun? I'm like, so it's more really fun than podcasting?
It's not more fun than podcast. They're so different.
Are they though?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
You don't think so?
No, I guess, I mean, I'm not much of a swimmer.
But one's like an artistic hobby and one is a hobby that like gets me out of the house and gets me doing something that I like can't do at home.
Okay.
I guess. But I think that I guess anybody that is like trying to get somewhere, as in I would love to be a podcaster like full time or whatever, like not an Instagram influencer or something, but you know, being like a comedian or something. Yes, thank you. And because that's what I would like really love to do. I'm like really passionate about that. Yes, thank you. And as a Sagittarius as well, I'm just like, come the fuck on, like hurry.
So Sagittarius means that you're impatient?
Well, I don't know if I can blame my terrible
People do
personality
shit all the time.
traits. Yeah. Oh, sorry for hitting you with my car, Taurus. That's funny. We should make that a video.
Yeah, we can.
GB, write it down.
Yeah, it's a real time code.
Yeah. So that's how we know that we've made it. We've got other people that we can be like, oh, cut this. Oh, do that.
And so
I'm just having some water because I'm so. Can you hear that I'm parched?
No.
You know what I noticed on the video?
Drink?
Pause though. You know what I noticed on the video last week is that my lips looked so dry and I was so embarrassed.
But that's like a real look.
Hmm?
I think Gigi has dry lips. Like that's a thing, isn't it?
Is it? Oh God, it just made me look like I was poor.
I think Hailey Bieber has dry lips.
Oh, good on her.
No?
I don't know. I'm not really like a celeb gal.
Uh-huh. So you haven't watched the doco about Britney Spears, Framing Britney?
No, I haven't. But on the radio show that I work on, Jason PJ, we did talk about it today.
Okay. Topical.
Yes, topical, super topical. It's just on YouTube. Hey, so you could watch it.
Oh,
and
really?
you like watching YouTube, so
Yeah, I think it was it's on Hulu in the US. So I had to find a interesting way to see it. But if it's on YouTube, that's great.
Apparently, it's on YouTube.
Oh, that's great. Framing Britney.
Do you want to Google it? Oh, don't have a computer.
No, you can. I'm happy for. And so, what's in your hand, Toni?
Oh, we're done on the.
No, I was just asking a question.
We're finished with my fucking philosophical. Don't know why we're doing this podcast chat.
Oh no, I thought we could talk about that whilst we do the Scattergories.
You can't talk while you're doing the Scattergories because there's like a timer and it's like high stress game.
Well, I was watching a parenting video, like how to parent, which I'm not planning on having kids, but it's just good to know this stuff.
Luckily, we're in a couple.
Yeah, it's very, very lucky.
We're on the same page.
When you're having hard conversations with your kids, take them for a drive.
Oh. Luckily, Torbs and I aren't having kids because he can't drive.
Oh, that would be. Oh no, you would just do the driving.
Classic. Yep.
But it helps having hard conversations because you don't have to look in the eyes. It's sort of more casual.
Oh yeah, I get like your hands are busy, but your mind is free.
Yeah. So
like when you're driving, oh my God, did you hear what I just said?
No. When your hands are free.
Your hands are busy, but your mind is free. Like when you're driving,
you don't. Great. That sounds like a country song.
Great, yeah.
Hands are busy, but your mind is free.
My hands are busy, but my mind is free. Just sitting here with my baby. Yeah.
Having a hard chat. Having a hard chat. Da 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 da.
Yeah, that's just the Mexican dance.
No, I said hard chat though. Like it's a difficult conversations.
Yeah.
It would be good to Jack posted that on his podcast, which was coming up with a song at the end of each episode. It's a pain in the ass.
That's a lot of work.
And so the idea is you sit next to them, you start talking, so it's like and
it's a safe space as well because there's like when you're in a car, you're like the doors are shut and you're just like it's like your own world.
Do you lock the door when you're driving?
Yes. As soon as I get in the car, I lock the doors.
So Jess, who I work with, she doesn't lock the door because her pop said that she won't be able to get out if she's had a car accident.
I feel like that is probably the truth in like older cars.
Because like Mercedes and shit, they just fucking they lock themselves.
I think it's probably truer for like older cars, but newer cars now with like central locking because as soon as you pull the inside door lever on like the driver's side door opens, you know like how like... Yes. Even if the doors are locked, it would just open up. Yeah. I'd say with older cars where you had the like bolt lock where you had to like slam it down on the side. I mean, I'm not a fucking mechanic, but that's what I imagine.
Yeah. But I just think you're more likely to get carjacked than you are than you are having your car tip over and not being able to get out. And surely that's where why they use the jaws of life.
I actually think the jaws of life are if the car is crashed, they put the jaws of life in and open them and it actually...
uncrushes the car.
Yeah. I don't think it's to open the doors.
Okay.
I mean, maybe they've got a different jaws of life for that. I'm pretty sure it's if the car is crushed.
Okay.
Well, I'm really happy to be here. Let's play this category.
So you don't want to do the podcast anymore?
No, it's not that I don't want to do the podcast. I think I just had one of those weeks where I was like, why am I doing it?
What did you come up with?
Well, I'm here. So, no, I love it. And it was not that I didn't want to do it, but I was like, maybe people don't like it.
What do you want to get out of it?
I guess I'm hoping what will happen to me is what happened to Abby and Alana, who created Broad City, and they were just making like online episodes of their show Broad City, like really short ones, and Amy Poehler found it and then she funded their whole show and now they're super famous.
So, yeah, I haven't heard of it.
Broad City.
Yeah.
It's like my favourite show.
Really? Netflix or something? Or
No, it's like an independent thing, but it's on Stan. If you're in Australia and you haven't watched Broad City, it's on Stan.
Have you watched The Circus?
No.
It's on Stan.
Oh, did you hear my throat just make that noise? Sorry. It goes like like a dog that doesn't really know what's going on. Mm?
And so it's like a scripted thing?
Yeah. It's like two girls and they're like young feministas. They're Jewish. They're
so
just, like,
hard to be found like that though.
Yeah, I know.
What's it? Do you enjoy the process? Like if you just had the podcast and nothing happened, would you still do it?
Yeah, because I find it really fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, when you just have those times when you're like, oh, yeah, it's fun enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you feel like if you were at work and you weren't feeling good at work, do you think you could say to your workmates, I think I'm done?
With the podcast or with my job?
With your job.
If I had like financial security, like because you don't just work for money, you work to like fulfill yourself and stuff. And if I had a job that like wasn't fulfilling me and I didn't feel good about it, but I had like financial support, like I had saved enough money or whatever, then I would happily walk away from something.
But would you say like if you weren't feeling happy at work, would you just randomly say to a workmate or like your boss or whatever, it's like, I'm like really hating this? Or would you be worried that there'd be consequences?
No, I'd probably say.
You'd say it.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't say I'm really hating this. I'd be like, God, I'm just like not feeling good about this at the moment, or I'm feeling like I'm not feeling very inspired or something. Like I'd word it in a more wanky way.
Sure.
But wouldn't you? Like, so you own a business, would you turn to your business partner and say like, oh, fuck, I hate this?
Yeah. No, I do. No, I think I say, I'm just feeling a bit, but I wonder, like when you have employees, you don't want to be too sort of, you don't want to be like, I'm fucking done with this.
Yeah, because then they're going to hate it too. Yeah.
But also people are like, am I going to have a job?
Yeah.
Like it's so tempting. Just like having your own business, you still have all the same dreams of like, maybe like how good would it be to like travel? Or
to like all of a sudden be rich, or to not have to worry about paying the rent on the office, to just like work here. Yeah.
Being like a full-blown minimalist.
Yeah. I guess all hobbies and jobs have those aspects, but I guess it's just really hard to like think about it. What's that notification that just came up?
Clubhouse.
Oh, what's that? Oh,
you know about Clubhouse?
Yeah, I do. The up and coming, the next big social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want an invite?
Yeah.
So follow Toni on Clubhouse. Your username is?
Hopefully it's Toni Lodge.
Yeah.
Because on TikTok, my username is fucking so frustrating. So on every single thing, my username is Toni Lodge, but on TikTok it's Toni.Lodge because Toni Lodge was taken.
It's not Toni with 2 T's.
No, that's a whole different can of worms.
It's another annoying username you have.
Yes, it is.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Toni Lodge with 2 T's. The same with the One Trick Toni Instagram. Obviously, we would ideally have One Trick Toni, but somebody else has that. So, and she wouldn't respond to our death threats, so we had to change it to One Trick Toni Show. Follow us on Instagram. Don't follow her. Make sure you follow
No
her.
hate DMs.
Oh, no, of course not. Sorry, that was bad attempt at humour.
Have you seen Don't Fuck With Cats?
Yes, I have. My God, I couldn't sleep and then I had to call Jane from work to pick me up.
It's a good...
For work.
Good doco.
Yeah, it is good. It's on Netflix. Do you reckon Netflix would sponsor us? No. I watch a lot of TV. Stan would be great because it's an Australian-owned enterprise. Yeah.
There's Binge.
Yep.
Yeah. For our New Zealand audience.
Actually, Binge.
Bunge.
Binge. I'm watching.
Can I guess? Let's say on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Can't remember the name. Can't remember the name.
Tiger Woods has a documentary.
Oh, no, I wouldn't watch that because he's a fucking cunt.
Is he though?
Sorry for saying
Oh, you can't say the C word. Tiger's all right.
No, didn't he like cheat on his wife and like totally disrespect heaps of sex workers?
Well, I've only seen the first step.
Let us know next week.
Yeah,
what happened.
the first step, it's sort of his dad pressured him a lot to become a good golfer.
Oh, well then don't worry about it. He didn't mean to do it because his dad forced him to. Fuck off.
He
Sorry.
How did he disrespect the sex workers?
Well, I just remember
Bad
all
reviews
of
on Yelp.
the thing. His podcast had terrible reviews, get more terrible reviews. The show that I was talking about is called Making It. It's Nick Offerman and Amy Poehler.
Documentary?
No, it's like a competition show, and there's like 8 people who love.
And it's all made up.
It's a competition show.
When you say it's a competition, you mean like
MasterChef?
Yeah. Sorry.
And all 8 people love craft. And they just make craft every episode.
Craft as in?
Craft like paper mache. They work with felt, woodwork, everything. And there's a prize of $100,000 at the end.
Making craft is an American phrase, isn't it? Like we don't
like
say
arts and craft.
But have you ever said making craft before?
I say it a lot.
Making craft.
Yeah, like I was making craft. But it doesn't sound right though. It does it because craft. I was crafting. I was doing arts and crafts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so dry.
Just drinking more water. It's like the word aesthetic. People have started saying, that
is aesthetic.
Yeah, that's aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's like, what sort of aesthetic?
Yeah.
I think that's like
I get it.
The new kids are saying that.
Yeah, I guess the way that like for a while people said that's boss, kind of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a whole sentence, but you understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I have been watching this craft show and I really like craft, which you talked about before. And
where's your favourite craft shop?
I really like Spotlight, which is probably like a real basic answer, but I do really like Spotlight.
Like fabrics?
Yeah, fabrics, but they have a whole range of stuff.
Do you have a club card?
Yes, I'm a VIP Spotlight member.
That's good. Do they do delivery?
They do, yeah. It's quite you've got to buy a lot of stuff to make the delivery worth it. So it's a bit like cheeky. It's like, I better buy heaps of shit.
Yeah. I feel like it's one of those things that you'd want in store.
If you were like making a dress or something, then yeah, you'd probably like want to look at the fabric first and make sure it was what you're after and that kind of thing. Like I probably wouldn't buy fabric for the first time online if I was making something out of it, but for like other stuff it's fine.
I feel like contact tracing, there's been a lot of people that have gone to Bunnings.
Yeah.
Did you realise Bunnings was that popular?
Well, Bunnings is one of those things. Bunnings is aesthetic now, isn't it?
Is aesthetic.
Yeah.
Well, you can buy a Bunnings hat like you work there.
Yeah. Well, we have the broad-brimmed Bunnings hats because they're huge. They're massive, so they're really good for the beach and stuff. And for Easter hat parades, I always buy a Bunnings hat and create it from that.
Deliveroo, like that became a cool thing. Owning a Deliveroo jacket.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, so it's like wearing brands as if you work at these places.
Oh, is it?
So there's a big sort of black market in like McDonald's uniforms and you sort of wear it like, haha, look at me. I'm all fashion and I don't even work there.
Oh.
It's almost like a big fuck
I
you.
actually have a desk job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't really understand it. Yeah.
What about someone that just goes and buys like is your back okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Sorry.
Scapulars?
Yeah, it's the lumbar support, I think, because I have to sit quite far forward because I'm so tiny. My breast is just knocked on the thing. Yeah.
I just need to get comfy.
Get comfier. I feel like we're not comfy. Ideally I would.
Yeah, that's.
Look how bad that looks.
Yeah, you're a lot of headroom and you're not in focus.
Imagine if I just sat like this.
It's not good. You have to watch a YouTube video, guys.
It's not good.
Okay, and so the crafts.
I really like craft. Wish that I could do more craft, but I don't like doing things that are pointless.
What about if you did a job? that was
But
around
what job?
that?
What job is that? Torbs suggested maybe if I made things for Etsy, but I don't have anything to make that would be any better than anyone else could do. I'm not that good at it. I just really like it. I love turning on my hot glue gun. That's why I love Christmas, because I make all my own like centerpieces for table and stuff.
The hot glue gun. Do you reckon most people own a hot glue gun?
I hope so.
Really?
Yeah.
Brie and I, my girlfriend and I, don't
Yeah.
own a hot glue gun.
I'm not surprised by that, but I just find that they come in handy.
The Hey Tiger, the chocolate.
Hey Tiger. I actually love Hey Tiger. They've got a limited range out with Flex Mummy at the moment, actually.
They do.
Yeah.
But they
for
also,
Valentine's Day.
for Easter, it comes with craft things. So you can make like baskets and things. And they suggest hot glue gun to use.
Oh my God.
Which it's like full craft if you want to craft.
Yeah, I love to craft. I live to craft.
Sure, maybe you could do an influencer like Instagram post about it using the hot glue gun.
Yeah, because I would.
Okay.
I would do that. Let's get Brie on.
Yeah, Brie
Let's chat to her about
Brie
it.
works there.
Yeah, I know.
It was for the audience.
Brie and I, your girlfriend Brie and I, we're friends.
Yes.
Probably close personal friends, I'd
You
say.
FaceTime a lot.
We do. Yep. But you and I FaceTime a lot as well. And we're not close personal friends. Oh, we are. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. The other thing that I did want to bring up is that last week we talked quite extensively about Coke Zero.
Yes.
And I had an online friend and New Zealand listener, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie. No more information on her Instagram, just says Katie. And she said in New Zealand,
Yes.
they stopped making Coke Zero and started making Coke No Sugar, but apparently everybody flopped their load and now they make both.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I
huge.
could not be more serious. So she's sent me 7 photos. She said, "Oh, I'll send you the recipes. I'll let you know what the thing
the difference is.
Yeah.
Great.
And I was like, "Yes, please send them." She said, "Should I send them to the PO box?" And I was like, "Babe, no, just send me photos.
No, go PO box.
No, don't go PO box. No, because imagine how much that would cost her. Remember when I sent that thing to England? It was $30.
Yeah, you're still paying that back.
Yeah. God, my credit card.
You zip paid.
Zip pay. Yeah, God, I spent $30 on sending that and they gave me a Google Home Mini.
Fuck, how many, we did the Google Home Mini stuff last week.
It was a callback.
I think I got a Google Home Mini.
With your Uber Eats.
With my Uber Eats.
Yeah. I got a free Google Home Mini with my Space Gray MacBook Pro 1 terabyte Fusion drive. Okay. Anyway, so she sent.
You know how you go to a fish and chip shop and sometimes you get an extra potato cake? I got a fucking extra Google Home Mini. I'm not even joking.
You know when you go to a coffee shop heaps of times in a row and they stamp your card and they give you a free coffee at the end? Mine gives me a free Google Home Mini. You know when your gran makes a plum pudding at Christmas and you look for the penny on the inside? I bit into mine and there was a Google Home Mini inside.
We've got to do one more. Okay, I'll do one more.
You know when you buy a car and you hope that there's a CD in the CD player? Well, I got in my new car and there was a Google Home Mini.
Well, you're so creative. That's like how
that
you quickly.
Was so good.
Yeah.
I'm so smart.
No. Just give me 10 seconds just to think of one. It'd be something about.
Yeah. An unexpected place where you might get something for
some
free.
of them are too obvious, yeah. Oh, no, well, I was cleaning out the couch the other day. I found a Google Home Mini. That's dumb, isn't it? Yeah, just in between the Google Home Mini. Where else would you find one?
Well, Katie sent us 3 bottles of Coke and she threw in a Google Home Mini. Okay, so she sent this top photo, which, as you'll be able to see, is...
What does that say? It says 0.
So there's a Diet Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola No Sugar and Coca-Cola Zero all lined up in the same fridge. So they actively stock all 3. Then there is a picture of just Coca-Cola No Sugar, which is she's really got, and that's quite a good deal actually. $3.99. What's that? Is that 1.25?
You know I love a big can.
It's a bottle.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so and then she sent the the back, like the nutritional information, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So for Coke Zero, this is in New Zealand, so it might be different everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you're all gagging to know. What would you like to know? Like the sugar content?
Well, just
It's
quickly,
zero.
the other day I got nuggets and I wanted a sweet and sour
From
sauce.
where? From Macca's?
Yeah, and
Yep.
instead of the sweet and sour sauce, there was a Google Home Mini.
The other day I ordered Deliveroo and they said, do you want cutlery? And I was like, nah. And they were like, do you want a Google Home Mini?
Yeah, often bought with chicken souvlaki.
If you like this large chips, you'll love the Google Home Mini.
Would you like aioli, tomato sauce, or a Google Home Mini?
Do you want sugar in your coffee or did you just want a Google Home Mini?
What sort of almond milk do you have? We have the Google Home Mini.
That doesn't even make sense.
I panicked.
I could tell. No, that is so funny. You know when you order HelloFresh and they send free like muesli bars sometimes? Yeah, I got the other day I got a Google Home Mini.
Actually, Woolworths do that a lot.
What a fucking handbrake to that joke. What? What do they do?
No, but that was a serious thing. Brie and I ordered sorry.
You ordered the Google Home Mini.
Yeah, we
you fucked
ordered
your
from
joke.
Woolworths and I was
As
like,
in like an online like home shop?
yeah. And I was like, there's all this shit that's not ours. And then it's like, with compliments. It was like we were at a Hilton hotel or something. It was all like, I got this carpet cleaner.
Mm.
I got like all these random
You're a
things.
homeowner now, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like spraying it everywhere. I don't know the house. Yeah.
Podcasting pays well. I've seen the house.
Google Home Minis everywhere.
No, you don't have any. That's the...
No, I do actually. Anyway, I'm railroading with my Google Home
Oh, no,
Mini
that's
stuff.
fine.
What are your ingredients, Tony?
Well, the ingredients obviously is like an incredibly long list. Actually, the ingredients...
Are they numbers?
Yeah.
So Tony's just looking at her phone.
So... what would you like to know? So the energy on a Coke Zero in New Zealand...
0.
1.4 kilojoules per 100 metres. Mils. 100 metres. I did the 100 metres sprint and only got 1.4 kilojoules of energy and a good sugars, 0. Sodium, 11 milligrams per 100. And then the Coke no sugar, 1.4 kilojoules, so the same, and 1.2 milligrams of sodium. So
there's more salt in...
Wait, was that... What did I say?
There was 0 in the other.
It's a bit of light sheen
On your phone.
on the photo.
On the photo,
Katie
okay.
hasn't done a great job.
No, Katie, you've done a great job. There is calorieking.com.au that breaks down all the details on these
They
different things.
basically look exactly the same, to be honest with you. I guess it's just the flavour, but how would the flavour be different? I guess the numbers are different. But anyway, thank you so much, Katie. That's really helped. But it's interesting to know that when you flop your lud in New Zealand,
somewhere.
kia ora, you fucking get to keep both Cokes.
Mm-hmm.
And you go home mini.
In all seriousness,
yeah.
what do we think about this season of the podcast?
That
In June, one person who
Gets
leaves a review
a Google Home
gets
Mini.
a Google Home Mini.
in June,
Yes.
so we've got a couple of months to save
Yes.
up to buy one.
Yeah. Yeah. If we put away $5 or whatever, or I'm just hoping that I find one.
Yeah.
Just,
Hopefully it's fucking garbage collection pickup and someone's, they're in the box, like still with the plastic and stuff.
that's really funny, the Google Home Mini stuff, but I feel like people are over it.
Oh, I think it's really funny.
Mm. Do you know in the US, the Amazon Alexa is a lot more popular?
Well, I can imagine that. Our friends, not you and I, Torbs, my fake producer boyfriend, and I, Jag and Lane, very good friends of ours. They're about to move home to New Zealand. They'll be able to enjoy both types of Coke Zero. They have an Alexa and he's a bit of a tech nut. So he's got his Alexa doing everything. Alexa, turn on the aircon.
It's going to be really annoying for people.
Oh,
because you've just
sorry.
activated,
Zelina, turn on the aircon. Zelina, turn up the volume on the TV but turn down the volume on the bling blong, you know?
That's great.
I mean, it's not that impressive these days, is it? Because everyone's got it, but I still like it.
Yeah, I think
impressed.
I like to ask what the weather is. It's probably the most I use it. I wish Siri was better.
I quite like Siri. Oh, I like it, but
I changed it to a dude. Mine.
oh, that seems anti-feminist, I'd
Hey
say.
Siri, what's the time in London? You can't hear it because I turned the volume down, but it's 4:16 a.m. and a bloke was saying it.
But how do we know that?
You'll just have to trust me. But you can change the settings.
Well, every time I ask our Google Home Mini at home that I got for free with our Spotify, I ask it to set a timer, and then it's like, well, I can set an alarm in this room, for example, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Don't offer me to set an alarm. I can figure it out myself.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing that they do is like the Google Home will say, do you want to learn about the nighttime routine?
Oh, no,
it's
I
like,
don't.
I just did the nighttime routine.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you what the weather's going to be tomorrow so that I can... Oh, my
It's
God,
just a fly.
moth just
flew
into my face.
I know you hate moths.
They're just sticky.
Yeah. It's humid in here. When are we playing Scattergories? Because I'm just Scattergories. I'm just worried.
You're getting nervous.
Well, I also think
people want
how long until we get the reviews of that Josh guy is annoying.
I actually didn't get any of those last week.
Okay.
I did get a few asking of your predecessor, but that was it.
Sure. Jason's fine. He's doing well.
As far as we know, he's buried under a mountain of Google Home Minis. Oh, I love that it's not even just a Google Home; it's a Google Home Mini. Okay, so the actual game of Scattergories, I've got the 26-sided dice, which has got all of the letters on it. I've got the lists as well, which has like 1 to 12 of what you would write down. But obviously that's a little bit hard because then we've got to remember what the other person has said, etc. Yes. So I'm happy to just pick a theme.
Great.
What would you like to do for a theme?
I think we could do songs. I
was literally just about to say music artists.
We can do music artists.
Yeah, no, but...
Let's do music artists.
Thank you so much. So good to see. Someone's just walked in.
Sorry about that.
They're an intruder. Google Home Mini, please lock the doors. What do we say? Songs.
Music. Anything music.
No, not anything music. That's too
songs?
hard.
Okay.
Songs.
Ready?
Okay, I will do your letter first.
And then and then what's the idea?
Let me set a timer.
What do I need to do?
You just need to name as many songs starting with whatever letter it is in 20 seconds?
I literally can't think of any songs right now.
Okay,
not in a single letter.
20 seconds?
American Pie.
20 seconds?
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Your letter is... Oh, that's abrasive, isn't it? W.
What About Me? Who Let the Dogs Out?
Nice.
Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Where is the Love?
Nice. Black Eyed Peas.
World Wide Web. It's got to be a song.
I don't think it is. Yep.
Wet Dreams. Wednesday. It's very hard for you to work out which ones are.
Worldwide. Well, normally someone else would do this, but World Wide Web song.
It's definitely a song. There's got to be a song.
There's like a YouTube song about it. Do you know what I heard for the first time in my whole life yesterday, which I didn't know was such a big thing? Chocolate Rain, the YouTube thing.
Chocolate Rain.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd never heard that before. But one of my favourite shows is Workaholics. I don't know if you've ever watched it. And there's a part where they do like a throwback. It's like back in the day of them, and they do this like homage to old like YouTube stars. For anyone that hasn't heard the song, it's like this guy, and he's about to start singing, and then all of a sudden he sings like so much deeper than you would expect. Literally Google Chocolate Rain on YouTube.
It's very big in sort of like 2007.
Yeah, it's got like 1.9 million streams on YouTube or something.
Which Baby Shark?
Oh.
Over
what's she up to?
5 billion.
Oh, Jesus.
I saw it with a B on YouTube. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, I only know that the B stands for billion because this show has a number with a B next to it. That's how I know it's billion. Yeah.
You swallow your L's like I do.
Oh, we had this conversation last week as well. You really need to remember what you've talked about
I literally
already.
can't. That's why it's funny me watching movies because I can't remember what happens.
Okay, that sounds like a sad story. Anyway, and yeah, he goes like chocolate rain, and there's this part on Workaholics where, anyway, it doesn't matter.
No, go. He does it.
And he does it, but it's like different words. They work in a telemarketing thing. Like, what would it be called? Telemarketing office, call center. Yeah, they like sell stuff. And he's like, would you like to buy a microwave? Phones will ring. Yeah, it's really funny. Anyway, all right. Would you like to do the timer this time?
Yeah.
Do you need to do it on my phone because you didn't bring anything with you today except for your giant water bottle?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, 20 seconds.
Yep. So
do
songs,
I do it once we've rolled it? Songs starting with the letter.
Oh, I got W as well. No, I'm not doing it. No, we're not doing W as well.
No. You're a cheat.
It's A.
Okay,
Are you restarting?
I don't like that you did that.
Oh, do you want me to not do A because I've had a couple of seconds?
3, 2, 1, go.
Annabelle Dixon from Summer Heights High. I literally cannot think of any fucking songs. American Pie.
You can't steal mine.
I literally could not think of anything. Songs is hard.
Yeah.
What would you have done for songs with starting with
Pie.
A? Well, yeah, I did that.
How do I stop
Can you
this?
stop that, please?
Stop. Let's do a different thing.
Okay.
All right.
Things you would take to the beach.
Okay, go. Starting with
H.
Hat. Well, you haven't set a timer.
Oh, no.
Okay. Hat. Umbrella. Heaps of sunscreen.
No, we'll not accept heaps of.
Havianas. That's a good one. Beach helmet.
What?
I don't know.
It's quite hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Things you take to the beach. Starting with F. Fruit. Frosty fruit, the pineapple, icy pole. Fridge, little cooler. Friends. Fanny pack so that your hands are free while you're playing with the Hulu Wahoo thing. Are you timing?
You got 3 more seconds.
Fantasy tan.
And you're off.
Yeah.
It was good.
I'll find some more themes. Themes for, what would I Google? Themes for guessing games? Would you like to buy a microwave? Oh, celebrities. Oh, dead people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
A bit dark.
It is. Anyway, I like the Scattergories game. I guess it's another one of those things that I thought that people must just hate, so I didn't want to do it.
Well, I'm getting into games now in general.
Like board games or like?
Monopoly Deal. I would love to play Monopoly Deal with you at some point.
Oh, I love Monopoly Deal.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to play it after this?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay, great.
Should we video it and then post it on the Instagram?
Yeah. That'd be great.
That's a good idea actually.
Because, that is so fun. Like, it's really good when you find someone else.
Oh my God, I've just live brainstorm.
Okay.
You know how there's podcasts that are better than this one? Shocking,
No,
but
not true.
false information, fake news. And they have like their main podcast, and then they've got like other things that they put. So like one episode goes out each week, but then they've got like for example,
Hump Day Replay, what we used to do.
Yeah. Or like on She's on the Money with Victoria Devine.
She does Friday night drinks.
They have Friday drinks. We should do a short episode where we play a board game.
Oh, that's great. What do we call it?
That's such a fucking good game.
Board
good
on
idea.
Wednesdays?
Yep. Yes.
Bored on
You're
Wednesdays.
looking at me like you've got an erection and I love it.
I'm fully erect. Bored. Tony just made a sound effect.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, bored on Wednesdays. I guess Wednesdays doesn't mean really anything. Bored on Tuesdays.
Well, this podcast comes out on a Thursday.
Yeah.
What about like
Bored
Monday
on
boredom?
the weekend?
Boredom Monday.
Boredom
Boredom. Bored.
Mundane.
Mundane Monday.
Oh, actually talking about mundane.
Yeah.
I know because we got some nice comments on YouTube actually.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. Yeah, we need to get back to them. But I woke up to
a scathing one.
I just got a comment on a video that has me in it. I always sit on the right-hand side on my podcast, and someone said the guy on the right is the most mundane host I've ever watched in my life.
No, that's fine, I think.
Mundane's fine.
Yeah. Bianca said on the YouTube channel, which you can watch this live, so you literally can watch me go like, and you won't know what I just did.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe you could do that.
I can't believe I could do that and then not be puffed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most
and
people,
YouTube would even allow it.
Yeah. That's what I mean. And just that I'm not covered in jelly still.
Yeah.
Bianca said, hello all the way from Scotland. Love you, Toni. You are the best. Oh.
Thanks,
this is why I do this. And Katie said, and from the looks of
do you think Katie's from New Zealand?
No,
Okay.
From the looks of the profile picture is what I was about to say. It looks like a different Katie, but it might be the same one. Should I like the comments? I'm going to like them.
Can we call New Zealand Katie Coke Zero Katie?
Yes, we can.
You nickname Katie Coke Zero Katie.
Coke Zero Katie. Hopefully she changed her Instagram handle
Coke
appropriately.
Zero Katie, yep. Or at least get the Clubhouse username.
Oh yeah, Clubhouse. That's where it's at. If you leave a review in June, we will send you a Google Home Mini and an invite to join Clubhouse, which is the new social media platform. So non-Coke Zero Katie has said, now I'm so torn. Torn is my favourite song by Natalie Imbruglia.
You know it.
No,
you know that is a cover.
Yeah, by like some weird. We've actually talked about, not on this podcast, just in real life between the two of us, because I talk about how Torn is my favourite song a lot, and we've talked
only
about
have the
this.
same fact. Yeah. Do you think I feel like there's a bit of Groundhog Day with us
because we talk about the same stuff a lot.
Yeah. We've only got a few stories.
I don't have
Coke
that many
Zero,
stories. Oh yeah, fuck, I love Coke
Google
Zero.
Home.
Yeah, that's funny jokes though.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm so torn if I'd rather watch or listen on Spotify. Do both. Fun fact: in New Zealand, we have Coke Zero and Coke No Sugar. Oh, it must be the same one.
It's got to be the same.
They are
Katie.
two different recipes. Originally, Zero was meant to be phased out, but heaps of people threw a tandy saying no sugar was awful, so we've kept both recipes. Okay.
Talking about Tandy, do you remember Tandy?
The shop.
It was bought by Dick Smith.
The electronic shop. So, sorry, that's not muted.
They had a megaphone there that I always wanted to buy. Walkie-talkies.
Oh, yeah, they did have lots of kitschy shit, like little karaoke machines.
No, they were legit.
No, but like lots of that kind of thing that you, like when you're younger, are like, God, I wish I was an adult so I could spend money on that. And then when you're an adult, you're like, ugh, I don't need that.
Like What's New? Do you remember What's New?
No.
It would do things like you could like put your hand into the metal things and it would leave the...
like the nail thing, and you put your hand in there and it like leaves the imprint.
Or the one where you like touch the glass ball.
Oh, and your hair goes crazy.
The light grabs onto it.
Yeah. Do you know what I loved from like so shops like that? You know that shop like National Geographic?
Yes.
Yeah. In there they used to have these bubble blowers, and it was basically glue. And you
it's a nightmare.
But you got the straw. It was like a plastic straw, and then you stuck a big hunk on the end of it, and you blew it up, and it would be like a massive red ball, and you could like play with it and touch it, and it would like slowly.
Terrible for carpet.
No, I think you're thinking of Stacker Bubbles. And they had like PVA glue in them.
Yes.
You're thinking of that.
What about lava lamps? Remember them?
Oh, see, one of those things. As a kid, I was like, fuck, when I'm older, I'm going to buy a fucking dope lava lamp, but I've never done it. I really wanted one. My sister had one. I think she like let it go all hard or something. You know how you like can fuck them?
What is it?
I don't know.
Also, like if we're thinking about the environment, surely the first thing to go is lava lamps.
What is in a lava lamp?
It's actually quite interesting because, I think about my dad when I was growing up, and he was so funny about, turning the lights off when you leave the room.
Yeah, but you could have a fucking lava lamp. Yeah, which was heat and goo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lava lamps are mostly filled with paraffin, wax, water and chemicals. Oh, that's fucking...
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's going to be good for you. For $1,000, I would drink whatever's in a lava lamp.
Fuck.
That's a good deal.
That's silly.
Silly of you not to take up that deal. Oh, no. Okay, one of my sisters had a lava lamp. The other one had a glitter lamp. Do you remember those? So obviously better for the environment, except now glitter's awful. You can't wash your face with the things with plastic in them and you can't use glitter because it'll kill everyone.
Do you know about, tear-free shampoo?
Yes, it's actually tear-free. Yeah. We haven't talked about this. I think I just know that. Yeah. So like Johnson & Johnson Kids, it says no tears shampoo, and you thought that it meant that if it went in your eyes, you like wouldn't want to fucking
cry.
kill yourself because it was so horrible. But it's actually no tear, like it doesn't tear at like the roots of your hair. But we've all spent, well, I'm 27, right? I've spent 27 years thinking that it said no tears. Mm-hmm. Do the people at Johnson & Johnson just look at us and go, what fucking idiots, but just let us do it because they're like, well, they're buying it and they're putting it in their eyes. I don't care.
Yeah.
Do you think that they were looking at us thinking we were fuckheads?
It seems like the same meme that has the arrow on which way your fuel tank is in your car. And,
I love that fact.
Yeah. That's literally the job of someone in every radio station is to post that meme. To
post the meme and to talk about it and go, oh, did you know that means that? Yeah.
Read the full blog post here.
Yeah. Life hack. You know what I noticed today? That I've got a big hole in the armpit of this shirt.
Oh, that's okay.
Can you see?
Yeah. What sort of deodorant do you wear?
Oh, I know. It stains on my shirt.
No. I didn't actually say that. What deodorant?
It's a Rexona clinical one because I get really anxious. Mm-hmm. I sweat when I'm anxious, but I get anxious about sweating.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like a hideous cycle.
Yeah, I've got a natural one.
Oh, see, I just
charcoal and magnesium. It's actually very, very good.
Torbs exclusively and only uses Old Spice, which I really like because it makes him smell delicious.
Yeah, it's very sort of
grown up. Because he's 31. He is grown up.
I remember like traveling to the US and buying Old Spice and thinking I was very international.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even think of that Old Spice was here.
Yeah. So he uses like the roll-on like stick deodorant.
What does it smell like?
It smells like
spicy.
Delicious cinnamon, yeah.
We've got cinnamon chewing gum here.
I thought we didn't have that here. I know that that's a thing in the US.
In the office.
Oh, in this office.
Yeah.
Is it mentholy at all?
No, it's spicy.
Oh, is it Big Red?
Yes.
That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's spicy.
See, I know stuff.
Yeah. You can have one later.
What about the gum?
Woof, woof. It's a funny thing. That's what I say.
Meow. You've never said that to me, so that's not good.
No, the woof, woof thing is like, just the blokes. Haha, woof, woof.
Yeah,
like
lads.
Lads. Like it's a bit of a joke.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, woof, woof. Oh, yeah, woof, woof.
Yeah, a bit of fucking argy-bargy.
Yeah.
Effing and jeffing with the boys.
Yeah, I'd knock him out. Oh, yeah, would ya? Woof, woof.
Oh.
That sort of thing, you know.
Yeah, you're a real lad, I can tell.
The footy club.
What?
The footy club.
Are you testifying against them or?
No. Oh. I went to the footy club when I was a kid.
Oh, did you?
I played footy for 6 years, yeah.
I can see that.
I was in the back line.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, you're not a bloody full forward.
No, I kicked it. There was one time where we played on a smaller field and actually kicked a goal, which is very unheard of as someone on the back line.
That's good.
And I won best on ground.
Oh, Bog.
Yeah, in Endeavour Hills Footy Club.
Nice. Shout out.
Yeah.
I played AFL at school. I really liked it.
What was the team called?
I don't know.
Did you have a song?
No. But I broke a girl's arm.
But you did. Woof,
tackled her. Yeah. Woof, woof. Yeah. I tackled her to the ground and she kind of like fell in a bit of a weird way and I just like landed on top of her and her like elbow snapped off.
Did you hear that bang?
It wasn't good. And then for the rest of the day, everyone like was like, oh, you fucking blah. And I was like, oh, okay. And they were like, yeah, you're huge. So it wasn't great for my image, obviously.
Not good.
Yeah. But I mean, felt good. I don't like to say that, but it did feel good.
I've actually been watching a lot of active defence videos lately.
Active defence, like a SEAL Team 6 type scenario. Triangulate the phones, catch Saddam.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Is it actually?
Like using your you need to create a defensive fence. like this. Yeah, it's actually quite tragic when you get into it because it's all like gun related. And then before you know it, you're watching videos of neighbours fucking shooting each other in the head.
Oh, fuck me.
It's on YouTube. It's really full on.
Oh, my
God. It
God.
gives you a warning. Yeah, they're having a fight about
God,
like
and kids can access that. That's just tragedy, isn't it? Tragedy.
Shoveling snow.
When you feel
And like, don't, oh, you fucking pussy, stop putting snow on our thing. The guy comes out, fucking shoots both of the people in the head.
No, let's not.
It's very
That's
full
fucked.
on.
Nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
yeah, I'll watch something else. I'll keep
but it
watching
shows
the
you what
craft
to do.
show.
The lesson is don't escalate. Because the person's going, come on,
yeah,
do it.
Well, yeah, because you
and
just
he
like
fucking did it.
But because
You don't
also
expect
you're
them to
like
actually
your
shoot in the
neighbour's
head.
not going to fucking shoot me. So
Yeah,
of course you like egging them on. You're like, oh, what's he going to do? Yeah, shoot you. Literally.
He had a gun.
Yeah.
Anyway, so full on, isn't it?
It is quite full on.
I feel like we've lost some people on that one.
Oh, do you think so?
I think that they would think that maybe it was too macho.
Too much.
And just a bit insensitive too.
I've been eating a banana every single day for the past like 3 weeks as like my breakfast.
Potassium.
Yeah. And for the last 3 weeks, every day I've had reflux, like terrible reflux. And I've only just today put 2 and 2 together that it's the bananas.
Have you been eating them lying down?
No, sitting at my desk at work in my real job, not this one.
How big are they?
I mean, they range from your average to banana to large banana.
Are they red tips?
No.
The cheap ones.
No, they're eco. They're more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying
The
just
red
the cheap
ones.
ones of what I've been eating? Yes.
Yeah, you've been eating.
Do you know what I really like? Those tiny, like you get them in Asian countries.
The fingers.
Like the tiny bananas. Oh, they're so good. They're always so delicious. Like they're such good banana taste.
Yeah.
I hate floury bananas.
On the
Nothing worse.
like the overseas eating of fruits. When I was leaving a country, I was leaving Thailand, and we had a driver the whole time. On the last day, as we're going to the airport, he gave me a whole fruit basket.
What the fuck are you going to do with that?
Yeah.
So I reckon that that's him
It's a
being
scam?
smart. Yeah, because he's like, oh, here's all this delicious fruit from my land. And you're like, mate, I'm so sorry I can't take this on the plane, but like, please, you have it. And he's like, sucker. Like,
But I ended up taking it and giving it to, because he was driving us everywhere except the airport transfer. And so he drove us to somewhere, and then we had an airport transfer. And so we just gave it to the next person we saw.
oh, but then they're dealing with a basket of fruit.
But that's probably a big deal.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I reckon he expected that you were going to say, oh,
No. He also said that the mall was closed at 10 a.m. and took us to a gun range instead.
Is he the one that linked you to all the weird neighbour shooting videos? He's like, oh, hey, Josh, you'll love this. No. You know how like when you're watching on YouTube and it's like, share this with your family and friends. That also comes up on like Pornhub and stuff. It's like, God, you know who'd love watching this? This woman get railed? My family and friends. Share to Facebook wall. Like that's just not what people are thinking of doing. Thanks for laughing.
It was very funny.
Thanks. Well, as we said, if you would like to leave a review, that would be great and graciously accepted. If you leave a review anytime between now and June, we will pick someone to give away a free Google Home Mini. Whoa!
I know. You get to pick between the grey and the charcoal.
Oh, I'd go the charcoal. You've got to go the charcoal.
A bit sort of bachelor pad, isn't it?
The grey or the charcoal?
Charcoal.
We've got the charcoal.
Really?
Do you think Torbs he ordered that thinking that he would be a bachelor eventually?
Is it next to the PS5?
Nah, but given the fact that we've got a PS5, I know he's not going anywhere. Yeah, that's funny.
Like, that's very funny because he's not getting up. Is that the joke?
Oh, it was like, who would date him? He's got a PS5.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was funny. It's like he's literally
like he's
just
glued in front of the PS5.
What is he playing?
I know that he bought Cyberpunk, that game, that Keanu Reeves one that's got all those bugs. It's
apparently
shocking.
not as they've come out and apologized.
Yeah, well, they offered every single person a refund.
Really?
So every single person that bought it can have a full refund.
Or a Google Home Mini.
No, if you keep it, you get a Google Home Mini. Thank you for hanging on to it. please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment on YouTube if that's who you're watching. Make sure that you download all the other episodes, even if you haven't listened to them on Spotify, and make sure that you review and leave a rating on iTunes. That would be amazing. If you want to email us, you can. hi@onetricktony.com. If you want to follow us on Instagram or TikTok, you can follow us at One Trick Tony Show. You can follow me on Instagram at Tony Lodge or TikTok at Tony.Lodge, which is very frustrating.
Or Clubhouse.
Which hopefully my username will be
Tony
at
Lodge.
Tony Lodge. And we're about to go and brainstorm a brand new type of podcast episode that we'll bring out every week. You've just committed to heaps of extra work.
No, I committed to a Monopoly game. Can we play Monopoly?
You said that we could come up with a whole new type of episode.
Can we play Monopoly?
Yeah, but
now?
are we going to...
Yeah, we'll do that too.
Okay, we'll work and we'll play.
Okay, great.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll play Monopoly deal. All right, thanks everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Josh.
See you, everyone.
See ya. Auf Wiedersehen. Love you. You don't look at me like I was going to forget to say love you. I'll never forget. I was just like teeing it up like, oh no, I'm gone. Love you. Nah. Love you.